Alrighty, this is going to be a review on the Becker BK11 or the Becker Necker. I'm going to show you guys some of the modifications that I've done to the sheath. I've kind of turned it into a little survival knife kit. So I got this thing probably about 2 weeks ago, and my first impressions of the knife was that it was just a really sweet knife. The blade shape, the overall weight, just everything. It's a really nice, woods knife. So I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the stuff on the knife. The sheath, here I'll go ahead and, the sheath locking in there, there's a little bit of rattle. I think that the RAT IZULA knife actually locks in there a little bit tighter than the Becker. But you really do still gotta pull hard to get it out of there. It's not gonna just come out. But the sheath it locks in there nice. You're not gonna have any problem with it. I'll go ahead and start at the handle here. It's a full skeletonized handle underneath this cord, and you can cord wrap this 1,000 different ways, but this is the way I chose to do it. See that right? Like the little notches here, right here. They designed this to be a wire cutter or like a fence breaker. You just put the wire in here and just start twisting back and forth, and it should just break the wire. I haven't tested that out yet, but that's what it was designed to do. And then this here is a bottle opener. But it's a pretty nice blade. It's a thick blade for as little of a knife that actually is. But there you go, BK and T, K bar. And the other side it says BK11 USA. But this is a really durable knife. So far I have split wood with it, not intensively, but I've like light duty splitting wood. And then I have I've made walking sticks with this thing. I've made fires. I've beat on this thing pretty good so far. And the finish is holding up really well. There's a little wear of the finish starting right there, and then a little bit right here, and then right here on the spine you can see where the finish is starting to come off a little bit. A couple spots where it's chipping off, but like I said, I've already beat on this thing pretty good. The tip is really strong. I don't know the blade thickness right offhand, but here's a Spyderco Tenacious. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of comparison there. And then here is a RAT Cutlery IZULA. Gives you a little bit comparison with these two blades. I think the RAT is actually a little bit more comfortable in hand. There's a comparison of the two blades. But let's see here, the overall length of this blade is 3 1/4 inches long, That's the blade length, and then the overall is 6 3/4 inches long. The steel is a 1095 Cro-Van tool steel. I haven't had any experience with that yet, so we'll see how that holds up. And then the weight is 0.15 pounds, which I believe is like 4 or 5 ounces, and that's with the sheath. But that's the knife. Here is the sheath. I'll go over the modifications that I've done to it. The sheath is a hard plastic sheath. I don't know what exactly it is, Kydex. I don't think it's Kydex, but it's something. It has a drain point here. It has lanyard holes or cord storage holes all over the place. Okay, now this right here, all this stuff is rubber around this sheath, and I've made a little survival kit. I'll just roll it down and show you guys what's all in it here. Alrighty. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see here. Alright, right here is a there's a hole here, and then there's a hole down here that I put some wax thread through. I don't know how many feet I did. I just wrapped it a whole bunch of times, and then I put a heavy gauge needle with it. That's just for repairing clothing or whatever. This is a little glass vial. I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually there's fishing hooks and fishing line in there, and there's a fishing weight, and it's just hold on by a cork. And I actually got that at Hobby Lobby, and those vials are really small. You have to get real small hooks to do it, but if you were ever in a situation where you needed to catch, if you were ever by a lake or water and you needed to fish, you could actually catch food like that. Here's a 20 millimeter compass, and probably not the best thing to navigate with, but it'll work if you're ever in a situation. Right here is a razor blade, but I just put painter's tape on it just to cover up the blade. Right behind that, right here, is a water purification tablets, and I only have 2 tablets in there, but each of those tablets will do, I believe, 1 liter of water, so I have a total of 2 liters of water that I can purify. There's the fishing kit that I have in it. Right here is a fire steel. Here's a fire steel. This is the razor blade, water purification tablets. And then right here on the other 2 holes, I just stored more fishing line. And here, this is actually duct tape here. But anyway, this is duct tape that I've actually taped over a little pill bag that you can get at Walgreens or whatever. But anyway, in that pill bag is cotton balls. There's 1 cotton ball with some Vaseline, and that's for tinder. So there's just a little quick tinder, and then I have my fire steel, so I can just get fire really quick if I needed to. On the other side, and we actually had something fall out here. On the other side, I had a little flashlight here. When the rubber is back, the flashlight is here, so you know, in the middle of the night, if you need to go up to take a pee or whatever, you can just hit that, and you got a little bit of light. And that's not that thick, but it hardly weighs anything. Let's see here. Here is a mirror for signaling or whatever, but it's small enough where fit really nice into the kit. And then here is a condom, and the condom is for holding water and something so I can put the water purification tablets in there. So one condom I believe will hold 2 liters of water or something like that, something crazy. So but anyway, that all fits in there really nice, and I've been using that kit for a couple weeks and it's worked out really nice. So that's it so far with the kit. If I have any updates on it, if I add anything to it, I'll post an update video. But alrighty, that's it. God bless. Out.